Siva Prasad. In this video, I am going to explain about sorting of n numbers in C language. So, what is sorting? Sorting means arrangement of elements in a specific order. That may be in the ascending order or maybe in the descending order. Ascending order means arranging the elements from smallest number to largest number. For example, you consider the input 20, 30, 40, 50, 10. So if it is not in the sorted order format. Now this is the sorted order format. You see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It is in ascending order. If I arrange it in 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, you call it as descending order. Descending order means from largest number to smallest number. You see this diagram. So this is descending order. Blue color beads 4, green color beads 3, yellow color 2, red color 1, red color 1. So largest number to smallest number. So this is called as descending order. You consider one more example, 73286. Sample output is 23678. What order it is? Yes, it is in ascending order. Starting from smallest number 2 and largest number is placed at last position. So smallest number to largest number. Automatically it is ascending order. Now you see the bubble sort. So there are different ways to sort the numbers like bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort, merge sort. So many sorting techniques are there. Now in this video I am going to explain bubble sort. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and post your comments. Share it to your friends. What is bubble sort? Bubble sort is the simplest sorting technique in the sorting techniques. In this algorithm, simply comparing the two adjacent elements. If they are not in the correct position, so they will be swapped. Swapped means interchanging their positions. One element is bubbling up. Bubbling up means slowly it is moving to its appropriate position. For example, if you have 5 number of elements in the input, so it needs to take 4 passes, n-1 passes. In the first pass, first element will be placed in the first position, means correct position. Second element will be placed in its correct position in the second pass. Third element will be placed in the third position in the correct position. Like that. If you have 5 number of elements, then how many positions you need to make? Exactly 4 only. Out of 5 elements, if 4 are in the correct position, automatically fifth one will be in the correct position. Now see the basic logic of this bubble sort. So it is comparing the adjacent elements. Means side by side elements. You know that array elements are represented with their subscript A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3 up to A of n-1. So first element is denoted by A of 0. A of 0 is compared with A of 1. For example, if you are making it in the ascending order means smallest number is in the left hand side, largest number is in the right hand side. If A of 0 is greater than A of 1, that means if the left hand side is greater than right hand side, it is to be swapped. So it is comparing like this. A of 0 is compared with A of 1 and A of 1 is compared with A of 2. A of 2 is compared with A of 3 and so on. Up to this, A of n-2 is compared with A of n-1. So at the end of pass 1, for example, 5 elements. If you are having 5 elements in the list, you need to have 4 comparisons. 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Like that, you need to have 4 comparisons, n minus 1 comparisons. So after completion of n minus 1 comparison, largest element will be bubbled up. Bubbled up means it is moving up like this. It is moving up. So it is like water bubble. Last element will be placed in the last position, means highest index position. Next one, say in the second pass. Again in the second pass, A of 0 is compared with A of 1. The process is same, but your last element need not to be compared. So you need to have n minus 2 comparisons only. Need not to have n minus 1 comparisons. In the second pass, you need to have only n minus 2 comparisons. Means number of comparisons will be reducing. That I am going to explain along with the program. I will take sample data and I will explain. Like that, you need to have how many passes you need to have? N minus 1 passes you need to have. In the last pass, you will have only one comparison. Almost all the elements will be in their correct position. Now you see the sample program. So this is the sample code to read the data. First, stdio.h, conio.h, mainly this is okay. Why? What are the variables I am taking? Why I am taking? I am taking A of 10. It is to represent integers in the array format to store the 10 members. Maximum 10 members, any members I can take. Next, N to read number of numbers. How many numbers I want to read? This is N. I and J for looping purpose. I and J for looping purpose. You know, for loop. T is for swapping purpose. Using third variable to swap two numbers. Swapping is important in the sorting. CLRSR, it is to clear the screen. Printf, how many values you need to read. Scanf, you, for example, I enter 5. How many numbers you want? I entered 5. 5 will be stored in N. 5 will be stored in N. Printf, type percentage D, N means percentage D plus N value will be printed. That is 5. Type 5 numbers. So this for loop is to read the numbers. For I is 0, I is less than N, I plus plus. Scanf A of I. You know about arrays. You know how to read the members into array. So if you have any doubt in the arrays, you please refer my previous video on arrays in C. The link is provided in the following description box. Now enter into the main logic. This is the main logic. Now I start my comparisons. J is 0, J is less than N minus 1, J plus plus. So this is for outer loop. This is for outer loop. It is to represent N minus 1 passes. It is to represent N minus 1 passes. How many passes I need to have? N minus 1 passes. Outer loop represents N minus 1 passes. For example, if I have 5, if my array size is 5, how many passes I need to have? As only 4 passes. Now inner loop is for comparison purpose. You see the inner loop. Inner loop is denoted with I. I is 0, I is less than N minus J minus 1. N minus J minus 1. Why I am writing N minus J minus 1? That I am going to explain. Now you see the comparison. If A of I is greater than A of I plus 1. That means if the A of 0 is greater than A of 1, then go for swapping. You know swapping. T equal to A of I equal to A of I plus 1, A of I plus 1 equal to T. Simply interchange their positions. If A of I is not greater than A of I plus 1, means left A of 0 is, for example, A of 0 is 2, A of 1 is 3. They are in the correct order. So don't change. If the elements are in the correct order, don't change. If they are not in the correct order, then interchange their positions. After completion of these loops, you will print like this, sorted values. Now you consider if n is 5. This is very important. This if n is 5 and my input is 40, 20, 50, 10, 30. They are not in the order. They are not in ascending. They are not in descending. You know the order. If I want to have sorting order in ascending order, ascending order means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yes, if I have 3 numbers, 4 numbers, 5 numbers, easily I can sort. If I have more number of numbers, it is very difficult. So I want to make this process automatically. Now you see. So as my n is 5, how many passes I am going to have? N minus 1 passes. That means 4 passes. How many comparisons I need to have? In the first pass, I will have 4 comparisons. Second pass, I will have 3 comparisons. Third pass, I will have 2 comparisons. Last pass, I will have 1 comparison. Total 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, 10 comparisons. If my n is 5, I am going to have 10 comparisons. Sum of digits up to n minus 1. 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So like that you will have comparisons. Now you compare this with small example. My example is 40, 20, 50, 10, 30. Consider the pass one, first pass. In this case, my n value is 5 and j, outer loop j is 0. I value starts from 0. You see, j is 0. J is ranging from 0 to n minus 1. That means 0 to 3 only. 0 to 3. Sorry, 0, 1, 2, 3. Total 4 passes I am going to have. And I value is starting from 0. 0 and ending at n minus j minus 1. N minus j minus 1. In the first attempt, my j value is 0. Now, what is my n? 5. 5 minus 0, 5. 5 minus 0, 5. 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. I less than 4 means, I will get only 0, 1, 2, 3. I will get 4 iterations. The 4 iterations index is 0, 1, 2, 3. Now you are clear about outer loop iterations and inner loop iterations. Outer loop is 0, 1, 2, 3. Inner loop is 0, 1, 2, 3 in this case. Because my value is I is less than n minus j minus 1. Now you see. I am comparing a of I with a of I plus 1. What is my I value? I value is 0. A of 0 is compared with A of 1. A of 0 is compared with A of 1. I value is 0. A of 0 is comparing with A of I plus 1. I plus 1 means 0 plus 1. My 0th value is 40. A of 1 is 20. Is 40 greater than 20? Yes. Yes means you need to swap these two numbers. Yes means you need to swap these two numbers. Move 20 to the left position and 40 to the right position. If A of I is greater than A of I plus 1, interchange these two numbers. So the updated next value is 20, 40, 50, 10, 30. So okay, control will move up. Control will move to the inner loop. Now what is my I value? Yes, I value will be 1. Now I value will be 1. A of 1 compared with A of 2. I plus 1. That is 40, 50. I have underlined these numbers with red color. I have made this with red color comparing numbers so that you can understand easily. Is 40 greater than 50? No. No means no change. No means no change. If A of I greater than A of I plus 1, then only interchange the numbers. Otherwise, don't change the numbers. Don't change the numbers. No change. But I will be incremented. Now I will be 2. So I am comparing A of 2 with A of 3. That is 50, 10. A of I, 50. Comparing with A of I plus 1. That is 10. 50 A of I greater than A of I plus 1. So interchange. Move 50 to right position and 10 to left position. So next iteration the sequence will be 20, 40, 10. So interchanging, 10 will be coming to the left position, 50 moving right, 10, 50, 30. Now I value will be 3. I value will be 3. A of 3 comparing with A of 4. Is A of I greater than A of I plus 1? Yes. A of I is greater than A of I plus 1. So interchange. Move it to right and 30 will be moved to the left. After interchanging, the sequence will be 20, 40, 10, 30, 50. Next, you see here 50, largest number placed in the highest index position. Largest number placed in the highest index position. What is my largest? 50 is my largest. What is my highest index? A of 4. So it is placed in the highest position. Now I loop, I value will become 5. So it is not true. So inner loop saturated. Now outer loop. It will come to outer loop. So next I have completed my first pass. In the second pass my j value will be 1. N is 5, that is same. J value will be 1. J value will be incremented by 1. So my I value will be 0, 1, 2. You see, I is less than n minus j minus 1. N is 5. 5 minus 1, 4. 4 minus 1, 3. I is less than 3 means I will get 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Where I am starting, what was my recent sequence of data? 20, 40, 10, 30, 50. 50, anyway 50 is in the correct position. So I need not to check it. So I am stopping one position before the last position. So A of 0 is 20, A of 1 is 40. A of I comparing with A of I plus 1. Is A of I greater than A of 1? No. No means no change. Next I value will be 1. Next I value will be 0 completed. Next I value will be 1. A of 1 comparing with A of 2. Is A of 1 comparing with A of 2 is greater than A of 1. A of 2. Yes. Yes means swap. In the next iteration, the sequence will be 20, 10, 40, 30, 50. Yes. A of 2 comparing with A of 3. Yes, I need to interchange. 40 move to the right position, 30 move to the left position. Yes, now I value is 2 completed. A of 2 comparing with A of 3. Interchanging. Now, what will be the next sequence? 20, 10, 30, 40, 50. You see, 40 is also in the right position. 50 is also in the right position. 40 is also in the right position. After completion of second position, last but one means second position is also in the correct with the correct value. 40, 50 are there in the correct positions. Now next pass. Now j value outer loop will be changing. J value will be 2. So how many iterations I will have inside? N minus j minus 2. N is 5. 5 minus 2, 3. 3 minus 1, 2. I is less than 2. I is less than 2 means I value ranging from 0, 1. Now, what is my updated sequence? 20, 10, 30, 40, 50. So I am comparing A of 0 with A of 1. Is yes, A of 0 is greater than A of 1. Now interchange. After interchanging, next sequence will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. A of 1 comparing with A of 2. They are in the correct position. No change. They are in the correct position. No change. Now inner loop has saturated. 0, 1 saturated. After completion of inner loop, that means third pass, 30 is also in the right position. Last 3 positions, they are with suitable values, correct values. You see last 50, 40, 30 in the correct positions. Next move to the fourth pass. That is j value will become 3. J value is incremented by 1, that is 3. n minus j minus 1, 5 minus 3, 4, 4, 5 minus 3, 4, 4 minus 0, 1, 1. So I will get only 1. So I value will be 0. A of 0 is comparing with A of 1. Is A of 0 greater than A of 1? No. So it is next inner loop completed, outer loop completed. So 20 is also in the correct position. In an array of 5 members, if 4 members are in the correct position, automatically fifth one is also in the correct position. You see, out of in the 5 boxes, 4 boxes are filled with correct values. Then automatically fifth box will also have correct value. So if I have n number of elements, how many passes I am going to have? N minus 1 passes. In this case, my n is 5, so I am having 4 passes. How many comparisons I am having? You see, sum of digits, sum of numbers of first n minus 1 numbers, not n numbers, first n minus 1 numbers. In this case, my n is 5 and my sum of n minus 1, that is 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, total 10 comparisons. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and post your comments. Now let us see the execution of this program. Execution of this program. Same program I have represented in the editor. You see, bubble sort, comment, variables A of 0, array, I, J, T, N. Just displaying the message. Inner loop, you see, outer loop is to represent the n minus 1 passes. Inner loop is representing the comparisons. An array with n size, how many passes I am going to have? N minus 1 passes. And how many comparisons I am going to have? Sum of digits, sum of first digits of n minus 1. For example, n is 5, sum of first 4 digits. A of I is comparing with A of I plus 1. It is comparing the adjacent elements. If the left side is greater than the right side, interchange. Otherwise, don't change. After comparison, just print the values. Now have an execution. Compiling, 0 errors, execution. You see, for example, I am giving 5 members. Now I am giving the values, different values, 6, 2, 9, 3, 7. 2, 3, 6, 7, 9. Now go for another execution. Comparing with the different data. For example, I am giving 7 members. 2, 9, 3, 8, 4, 7, 5. You see 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. They have arranged it in the ascending order. Even though you can give negative answers also. So this is the program. If you have any comment, if you have any doubts, please post it in the comment box. Please subscribe my channel.